Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to teach you how to do synthetic division with the following example of 2x cubed plus 25, which is being divided by x plus 3. First thing is start with your numerator, also known as your dividend. Locate the highest power of x, add 1 to it, and what that's going to tell you when you get a total of 4 here for this problem is it's going to tell you the number of columns you're going to need here inside of your synthetic division table. Then what you're going to do is you're going to now put in the coefficients of that dividend into the table. Remember that this will represent the x cubed value, because that's the highest term. Then this will represent the coefficient of the x squared, the x, and then the constant. Now the coefficient of your x cubed term is going to be a 2. Easy enough. Now you don't see an x squared or an x term, so therefore just make them 0. And then your constant term is going to be a positive 25. Great. That takes care of the dividend. Now look at your divisor. What you're going to do is you're going to take that divisor and you're going to set it equal to 0. You're going to solve this now for x, and the reason why you're going to do this is because that is going to tell you now the number that's going to have to go outside here of your synthetic division table. Now, simple series of steps. Take the 2, drop it straight on down. Begin the process. Take 2, multiply it by -3. You're going to put that result in this next adjacent cell, -6. Add the results of this column together, so you're going to get a -6. Then take this value now, the -6, still multiply it by that outside value of -3. That's going to be a positive 18. Put it in the next cell. Add this column together, total of 18. Now you're going to do the same procedure, take the 18, multiply it by -3, and what you're going to come up with now is you're going to come up with now a -54. Let me just make sure I did that right. 18 times -3, I'll just leave the negative out, put it down here. 8 times 3 is going to be a total of 24. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. Great. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to add the... Oh, no, I got to add that together? Oh, boy. Let's try to do the quick mental math. So let's add that column together. That should be a total of -29. Cool. So now that we have all that, we have to keep in mind what these values represent. This will represent the remainder. That's the constant term. This is your x term, and this is now your x squared term. Now what you got to do before you kind of write out the final quotient here is you got to look back to your divisor. Locate the coefficient of your x term, whatever it is, it's a 1 in this case, and you're going to divide each of these now, except for the remainder, by that coefficient value. Obviously, dividing everything by 1 in this problem doesn't do anything. But if the value were to change, now at least you're not up the creek without the paddle. All right? But in this problem, we don't really have to do that because it's a 1. So now everything is done. Let's just write out our final quotient. So it's going to be 2x squared minus 6x plus 18, not 18c, because that just represents constant, the constant term, and then minus now, write your remainder, 29, over whatever your divisor was, x plus 3. There's nothing I can simplify here, and therefore I know I'm done, and that's it. Bada bing, bada boom, and there you go. Cool? So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If this helped you out at all, like, subscribe, maybe even tell some of your classmates. We'd love to help them. If this video helped you, we might be able to help them as well. We'll see you soon.